What's going on, everybody? We're back. We're at the city center in Florence, South Carolina. We are masked up, creating our own privacy. We're going to see how everybody responds to our First Amendment rights: freedom of speech, freedom of expression, and the right to free press. So let's see what happens. I'm going to walk through the parking lot. There's several police vehicles, so we're going to walk up to some of the police vehicles, check their tires, and just see what kind of reaction we get. There's no smoking on the property, so we're right there. We've got the utility finances, municipal court, council chambers, court administration, police department, the city prosecutor, development services administration, fire administration, and permitting and licensing. Looks like a dog catcher right there. Now, something I've noticed with a lot of these police cars is they will have tint much darker, such as that Charger right there. I'm not sure if it's a police car, but pretty positive it is. I think I see a light bar up at the very top of it, but they will have tint much darker than what you're allowed per the law in South Carolina. We've got a lot of city-owned vehicles out here. Looks like a bunch of people may work out of this station, such as it looks like animal control might be out of here, or the dog catcher, whatever you want to call them. Another City of Florence vehicle, and I'm not exactly sure what office these vehicles are for, but they do say City of Florence on the side of them. We've got a code enforcement truck. All of them look pretty decent as far as the tires go. And fire department vehicle. And we got some personal vehicles down here at the end. Looks like we got somebody from the fire department pulling in now. Some more private vehicles back here, personally owned. Oh, tripped. Yes, this is fire department. Fire inspector. Tires look pretty good on the vehicle. Somebody else, City of Florence. He's just sitting here in his truck in the shade. Wonder if he's...
Something I can help you with, bud?
Did I ask for help? Guess he doesn't really care for being filmed. Yeah, I guess not. So he knows he's eating up the clock, just sitting here, not doing anything. So he's gonna head out and go get back to work. Car 511. Just eating up clock time on the taxpayers' dollar. So now, I'm wondering what these ones that just say City of Florence on the side of them are for, if they're any particular department or if it's several different departments. This one's tires look good. How's it going, man? These are ones that say City of Florence. Are they any particular department that y'all work for, or are they just several different ones?
Several different ones.
Okay. And who are you with?
We own utility finance.
Utility? All right. Cool, man. Appreciate it. I'm assuming this is an unmarked police car. Has very, very dark tint. Windshield included. Well, I don't see a CAD for it. So this is just somebody's personal vehicle. And they've got extremely dark tint, which I'm pretty sure is not legal. Almost 100% positive, per South Carolina law, that is not legal. I did change up the settings on the phone, hoping to get a better picture this time around. That's why I had to, when I'm doing the intro now, I have to turn the camera like this because it does not have the option to flip the camera with these camera settings. But I just wanted to try it out, see if we got a little bit better of a picture with these settings. And it looks like our guy that was eating up clock has circled back around. Oh, nope, that's not him. So, there's a couple of vehicles I missed over there. I didn't realize they had other cars at the back of this lot. This parking lot's actually pretty big and got a couple different twists and turns in it. Go over here and check some of these other city vehicles as well. Looks like the city's fleet of vehicles are pretty well maintained and kept up with. Fairly new tires on all of them. So it looks like that's a normal thing for the city employees out here. Park in the shade and just chill out in their vehicles. Waste taxpayer dollars while they sit on the clock. And then when the citizen catches them and records them, they go running off. They jump out of the truck and they pretend to be working. Yeah, this guy right here, he doesn't like it. He wanted to sit in the truck for another little while, milking the clock. This looks like an unmarked vehicle for the fire department. Like I said, it looks like they keep up with the fleet pretty well. Most of the tires look pretty good. Yeah, it really bothers that guy I'm out here filming. And as soon as he saw me walking towards, he started rushing off towards the back somewhere. How's it going? There's a guy behind me yelling Star Wars. We've actually got a prohibited smoking, designated smoking area, excuse me, okay. I was about to say, that doesn't make any sense. If it's prohibited, how could there be an area to do it? Especially considering the whole parking lot is supposed to be smoking free. I got their police cars real clean. Looks like they detail them fully. Tires, the inside. Oh, this guy saw me coming and decided to go ahead and get out of here. This one looks like an unmarked, but I can't really tell. Again, one with a tint way too dark per the law. Now this guy is concerned with what I'm doing. Oh, he's gonna cam me back.
You need something?
No, I didn't ask for anything.
Okay.
Actually, can I get a name and badge number? You know, is that a personal phone or is that a work phone?
Can I help you, sir? I got sensitive stuff on this computer that you're recording.
Well, it's not on me to keep
Right,
it private.
That, but I mean, it's people's information on here.
Okay. And it's not illegal for me to record that.
I'm just letting you know.
Do you have a name and badge number?
Lieutenant Canty, 303B.
Okay. And is that a personal or private phone you just took pictures of me off of?
You, sir?
Yes, you did.
I did not. Absolutely.
I literally watched you, sir.
You watched me pick my phone up, but never.
I watched you take the pictures of me.
Never a picture of you.
Okay, that's all right. I'll FOIA request it.
You can. It's not a picture of you.
So if you did take pictures, don't delete any of them.
There's 100% not a photo of you on here whatsoever. Not a picture of you whatsoever on that phone. Okay?
Okay.
So you're just imagining things. Thank you, sir. I guess I can't do my work with you standing here, huh?
I guess not. The onus on me is not on me to keep that information private. That is his responsibility. And while there is a citizen standing at the door of his car, if he doesn't want that information to be seen, the best idea would probably be to close the computer and move along. Let's go ahead and go into the building. The only signs we have are that is no concealed weapons and the business hours. This door remain unlocked during business hours. I've listed the same things here.
How are you? Yeah, cause he keep it. Teresa, I forgot to take my medicine when I came back from. I forgot to take my medicine when I came back from. Okay.
looks like this is a secured area back here. We're not going to go back there, but it looks like it's the council chambers back there. Maybe a couple courtrooms down this way. Not really positive.
You can if that's what you want to do.
So I guess we'll just go up to the fourth and we'll work our way down. It is quite warm under this mask. Very, very warm. Okay, so it's just looks like just a, yeah, stairwell. Okay. And what do we have down here? Looks like they offer a clinic up here. And then we have the permitting and licensing.
Oh Lord, what the hell? Oh, come on now. You gonna start paying for that now?
What is he doing here? Chris, what is this guy doing here? What's that guy with the castles?
He had that helping phone on him. I know about that.
So apparently this guy doesn't like the First Amendment. Ma'am?
What you trying to accomplish with that? Oh my God. Boy, I don't know. I don't know why, but he's starting down here.
I got about 15 minutes before I get off and meet in the parking lot.
Excuse me, ma'am. What kind of permitting and licensing do you do in this office?
I'm sorry.
What kind of permitting and licensing do you do in this office?
What kind of permit and licenses we do?
Is this not the permitting and licensing office?
It is for the city of Florence.
Okay, what kind of permits and licenses do you deal with?
Anyone conducted business within the city of Florence.
Okay, so
Permits.
business licenses, business permits,
Yep.
building, etc.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
411 you right now, man. Like, you need to get that phone out my face, man. Like, straight up.
Ready?
Man, I don't like that right there, man.
You're a public servant, sir.
I can understand you all that.
No, you can hear me perfectly fine.
You need to take that off where I can understand what you're saying.
You're a public servant. When you signed your contract, you gave up the right to hide from the public. You can be filmed in the course of your duties.
It's all stayed downstairs. It is all stayed down.
Where's she going?
She left us.
Oh, okay, because I know I saw her doing a little time. Jennifer, can you?
I can.
But I won't.
Well, have a good weekend, girl. Thank you
All right.
for your help.
Good seeing you.
It's good seeing you too.
Ready for leaving? You gonna leave? But I see you. Have a good weekend. Be safe now.
Have a good one.
I will.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
All right.
Phantom Menace or,
See, there's no one up here. It's Patrice and them, there's no one up here, so we got these stay up here. It's Patrice and them, all of them off, no one's up here.
oh, okay.
So we got the office of the mayor. Is anybody in? Guess not.
That door should be locked also, I think.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I thought so.
What would be back there?
Supplies.
Just supplies, no offices, nothing like that? Okay.
We done for over here, come on. Patrice and them,
What's that?
I saw new doors too.
What? What's wrong?
No, because you're expecting to go.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. What? Yeah, I'm up for it. Down this line.
Well, they wanted to take the stairs. They didn't want to be in the elevator with me while I was filming. That's okay. I was actually going to take the stairs, but then they went to the stairs. So I figured since they already pressed the button, I would take the elevator. And you see how that guy had a very poor reaction to being filmed. We'll go down to 3 and check out what's on level 3. Don't know exactly why the video stopped recording in the middle of the last one. But I will try and clip those together as best as possible. And we've got the administration office. Manager's Office, Finance and Human Resource. How's it going?
Good, how are you? Can I help you with anything?
No, not unless you've seen two droids. Tall gold one, short white one. Nope.
No, sir. I'm sorry, sir, you can't go past that point. Only this area is public.
I don't
Like,
see.
the lobby area right here, that's the only public area.
Um,
Past that point is confidential information.
There's nothing saying it's restricted, ma'am. How's it going?
Can I help you?
No, I'm alright.
Can I help you?
No, ma'am. I'm good, thank you.
You just can't come back here, sir.
No, there's nothing saying it's a restricted area. How's it going? All right, you? Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we've got sensitive information back here, personal
Okay,
information.
the onus isn't on me to keep it private, and you have nothing stating that this is a restricted area.
This is not public area.
Well,
For
there's
public,
nothing
so this
stating
is
that
not
it's
a public
restricted
area.
area, ma'am? So you guys would need to put a sign up there stating that it is a restricted area and there's nobody allowed back here.
I appreciate your recommendation, but if you could, there is sensitive information back
Uh,
here.
I'm not trying to record any of that. But again, the onus is on you to keep it private, not me. So there's nothing stating that I can't record it, but I'm trying not to.
Coming here with a helmet on, I don't know who he is. He could be coming in here to harm all of us, so we make him walk through the freaking door.
Does it seem like I'm trying to do anything nefarious, sir? Got a bunch of awards, it looks like. See, now, the way this woman's acting, it's exactly how everybody should act. Hasn't said nothing to me, hasn't bothered me, just went on about her business. And look at that, there's another waiting area right here that I would assume is public waiting area. Crazy. And it looks like we've got more awards. As everybody can see, nothing here stating that that area is restricted access. Nothing roping it off or blocking it. That would allude to it is public access and you have permission to enter. Again, sir, I would put something up saying restricted access, or no pedestrians or something to that effect. What's your name, sir? What's your name, sir? And your position? Is that a private phone? Okay, well, I'm gonna ask you not to delete whatever you put on there. That's now a public record, so I'm gonna FOIA request that.
I'll request yours.
You can't. There's a difference. I don't have a contract with the city of Florence, county of Florence, or the state of South Carolina. I am not a public servant. And it looks like we have an armed escort now. It smells like weed in here. Okay, locked door.
So I gotta go over there and put this bag on it, take it off. Pump one can still be used, and I don't know how bad pump two is leaking, but if it's leaking at all, it's probably not good. But I talked to Dean, Dean's gonna send somebody over Monday. But that's
This time, I'm not gonna wait for the elevator. We're gonna take the stairs
For
like
now,
I
it's gonna get a Lowe's bag.
was last time.
I'm just walking with you.
Oh, I don't need anybody to walk with me.
That's fine.
I'm fine. I'm a private citizen in a public building. I can go where I please without you hindering or harassing me. And what's your name and position here, sir?
My name's Clint Moore. I'm the assistant city manager.
Assistant city manager.
Yes, sir.
You know, you're making yourself look pretty bad right now.
That's all right. Sorry.
Can I help you?
I didn't ask for help. No, thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate it, though.
You're welcome. I thought you was coming this way, but you can't go that way.
Oh, actually, I can, ma'am. There's no sign saying it's restricted access or
It is
anything to that
restricted.
effect. If it were, you would have signs up saying it was restricted access. Ma'am, what you're doing right now is committing a crime.
You can't come back here.
Ma'am?
But then, so I gotta change mine.
You have to change yours.
But then,
How's it going? Looks like a conference room. Guess this is where they do plan. How's it going? How's it going? See, again, another office. No signage saying restricted access or authorized personnel only, employees only, nothing to that effect. And this woman tried to hinder my free movement. What's your name, ma'am, and your position? That's all right. I can FOIA request it. There we go. Casey Powell. She got it. It's a juvenile quote. It's going. No, that's how you do it right there. These people might not like what I'm doing, but they haven't hindered or interfered with what I'm doing. That's how you make yourself look good. Go on about your business. Can't say the same for Clint or Stacy. And they got this guy tucked away off in the corner by himself. You in trouble, man? They put you in the bad boys corner?
I'm the worst person here.
Worst person here.
How you doing?
All right. You?
Is it going all right?
Yeah, doing fine.
Good. So, in the area that you're working on,
Okay, yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Oh, yes. Did you know that we had the groundbreaking for the property? Yeah. So we're gonna build 2 of those on 557 and 559 Pine, and then I'm trying to source some additional lots in the East Florence area to build that back up.
Okay, cool.
So praying that it works out.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, because I want to build it up. I love that area.
We got a number of demolitions we're trying to take place.
Yeah.
And also,
Well, I
we'll
just.
get to the attorney for that.
Well, how about I just reached out to one of the owners of the property, and I guess he did not want to release his financial information. I know we had an ordinance, but I called him. I said, hey, you know what? I'm really interested in that block. Do you mind?
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind? I said, can I get an appraisal? Can I offer you a free value? You know what he said?
So we will definitely be revisiting to see how people react. And we're gonna go back upstairs just because we can and See if we closed any doors or blocked anything off. Maybe put up a sign saying employees only, restricted access. And that's one thing I did notice. As compared to all the other offices, this office actually has a door restricting your access. See, this one actually has a door, and you have to have a key card. The rest of the offices do not have that. Yeah, this floor smells like weed. And I've been gone about 10 minutes and nobody's taken the effort to print anything up saying that access was restricted to this area. Not a therapist. Might actually serve y'all better if you put blinds up in the windows.
There's sensitive information in there.
The onus isn't on me to keep it private.
I
That's on
understand,
you.
but this is in a public
So
area.
your best bet would be when you leave the office, close the folders or put something over top of them hiding that sensitive information. And it's not a crime to record it. It's only a crime if I do something with that information, which is not something I intend to do. Not to mention, I've been gone for at least 10 minutes. Nobody's taken the effort to print up something that says employees only and tape it to that wall. It was that simple. Y'all work for the city and you couldn't figure that out. It doesn't bother me to be on camera, sir. Obviously, it does you. Well, what's your name and your job here? You do realize you're a public servant, so when a member of the public asks you, you are supposed to provide that. Oh, you don't care about your own policy, just infringing on people's rights. I don't know what that's gonna do you. Planning to get my identification off that?
Man, just leave so we can do our work.
Oh, you can work.
Not with you standing here again.
Oh,
just
you can.
leave, sir. Just leave.
This is what your public servants do. Waste your tax dollars. Sir,
No.
do not touch me.
How about leave, sir?
So, there you go. Everybody that wants to call in to City of Florence, Linwood Givens. Apparently he does not like your First Amendment right. And he'd rather waste taxpayer dollars to be concerned with me recording than doing his actual job. They're gonna love you on YouTube.
That's good. I'm on YouTube a lot.
Well, you'll see yourself there looking like a fool.
You're the one with the mask on.
Yep.
I think you'll look like a fool more than me.
Having the mask on is to educate people.
You
Those
really
people
look
that think that they can demand and want privacy in public. If you want and demand privacy in public, you have to create it for yourself, like I did here. So if you want and demand public or privacy in public, you have to make yourself look like a fool, as I have here.
Well, you accomplished it.
Oh, I know I did, but see, you're accomplishing looking like a fool because of ignorance. I know what I'm doing. Too late, already got it, Linwood.
I'm not worried, sir.
So I'm also gonna FOIA request the recordings that you put on your phone. We're gonna get your salary, find out how much of the taxpayers' money you're wasting. Foolish. Did we check this door down here? I'm pretty sure we did. I think this door was actually locked. Yes, it was. This is the administration office. I'm pretty sure that's where Clint's office is. He made himself look foolish. Go back down to 2 again. Another one. I was gone at least 10 minutes. There's still nothing printed or posted. Oh, that was the man that was sitting in the truck wasting time. That's why he keeps on giving me the evil eye. Because I interrupted him sitting in the truck wasting taxpayer dollars. Which seems to be common practice around here.
Yes, right now I am going to be doing some things on the other side of town, but yeah, because is it not on your list? Because I did like the big lot on Marion too, but the only thing is you have the one lot on Marion.
Oh, you're just sitting there. Oh. Yep.
It's almost time to go.
What, Sherry? What? Blessed assurance.
I know. I need you and Richard to fix my photo light again.
What's wrong with it?
It doesn't have 500.
Oh. Well, we can do that.
Well, I don't think he knows how to do it.
Okay, well,
But he's working on it. He's figuring it out.
all is well.
All is I'm probably gonna have to stay late now.
Get some work done?
Yes.
No, don't you?
You were doing great up until then, sir. Are you in charge of it in this office?
Yes.
Okay, you were doing great up until that part.
Until what part?
Trying to block my camera.
I was just talking. I was just moving around.
No, you were literally trying to infringe on my right to record. And if you are the boss here, you might want to tell Stacy there that she's a public servant. So anytime a member of the public asks her name and position, that's something that she needs to give them.
Thank you.
I will.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Not to mention the fact that she's a public servant, so she signed a contract that allows citizens to record her during her official duties.
I think that'll work.
And your name is, sir?
My name is Jerry Dudley,
And what's your position?
the planning director.
Planning director. Okay. Appreciate it, Jerry.
What is your name?
My name? FN 112.
Because you're a stormtrooper.
Yeah, I'm not a public servant. I didn't sign a contract saying that I had to release that information. And that's exactly what this is for, is to teach people that if you want and demand privacy in public, you have to create that privacy for yourself. But I appreciate the professionalism. Everything was good up until trying to block my camera. Demolitions.
Steve, you get everything this week.
Every day.
You can be a cop.
Since I put my signature on the envelope, it's like,
Huh?
since I put my signature on the envelope, it's gonna be on that. I just need to pass it.
You get no bad. I have a real bad list,
I'm on it.
yeah. You're teetering. When you start asking about it, then yeah. You get closer to that.
That's all.
You know, like that, and all that. Not today.
Another door restricting access.
And getting that pulled up. Alright, so that went through. Confirmation on your payment.
You can go ahead with the card number when you're ready.
I mean, it must have just happened, cause again, it says,
9.
I don't see anything.
No problem. Have a good day. Take care.
Let me pull it up, cause I was gonna pull up R&I. Yeah, like minutes ago.
Are you needing some help, sir?
No thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, a couple minutes ago.
You said 1450 or 1415? Expiration?
Huh?
And the 3 digits on the back.
Yeah, I was getting ready to pull R&I up, cause I know there's more real time than census.
Yeah. No, I got it.
No, we called it out,
They
or Robin called it out,
Left you cut on?
and then he called back saying it was a leak on their side.
Oh, yeah, I just thought you were at the house. Yeah, I put the order in this morning, so it should be. Okay.
What's the address so I can pull up the account?
Okay, do you still wanna talk to them?
The address?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, absolutely, okay.
And I'll call Jason.
All right, Ethan. Go ahead. So your first bill will go out in 45 days, and then it'll be due the following 5 weeks. They always go out at the end of the month and they're due the 15th.
Alright, let's see when that order was sent out.
No, you're not gonna get it out until the end of April.
Up. So this may have been an LOR. If something was left on in the on position, like a sink or anything was left on, and our guys went out there to turn it
Jason,
on.
David wanted me to call to see if it could go
It
to
could have caused
this
an issue
address.
as far as it can't leave.
We
on
just
any
sent
doors within
Jeremiah
the property.
maybe 30 minutes
So
ago.
let me
He said the reason they have low water pressure is because they have a leak on their side. So when we looked at this in R&I, and, you know, cause that's all the time since this, I mean, they're not gonna do no usage for 2 days.
No problem. I guess.
So,
2905 Apple Valley Drive. Thanks. I mean, what in the,
he's on the phone, I tried to tell him that.
I mean, you're not supposed to video people without.
Well, no, the thing is all the information we have.
Not in public.
But we have personal information in here.
Hey,
It,
Jason.
the onus is on you to keep it private.
Ready to move to on call today? Okay, I'm gonna text you the address. They were a new service that was supposed to be turned on, but it's possible LOR. So I'm just texting to you real quick, okay? Alright. Appreciate you. Have a good evening.
It's against the law to report people without their permission.
Not in public.
Yeah, but we are closing, sir, so we are gonna have to ask you to leave shortly because we are closing at 5 o'clock if we're not actively getting assistance from
Unless you
staff.
just.
Okay.
Yeah, unless you need
Not a
us.
problem. I'm not here to break any laws or
I know,
do
it's just
anything
that we're closing, and that's the
nefarious.
reason.
I appreciate it. I didn't even realize the time.
Yeah, 5 o'clock is when we close.
I appreciate it. Have a good one. And ma'am, you work for the public. You're a public servant. So
Did she let you know that we close at 5 o'clock?
yes, she did. I'm just informing this woman who seems to have a problem with being recorded in public. You are a public servant. You signed away the right to be a private citizen when you signed your contract to work for the public. You can be filmed in the course of your duty. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cameras, 9 cameras in this building recording you at all time, and this is a public building. So I can actually request all the footage and audio from each one of those cameras.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
There's no difference.
All right, sir, it's 5 o'clock.
Yep, I'm stepping out. Like I said, I'm not trying to do anything illegal or anything nefarious. I just wanted to inform this woman who seems to have a bad attitude when she works for the public. Like I said, there's 9 cameras in there. The only reason she has a problem is because this one's attached to me. She didn't have a problem with yours.
Well, sir, The building's closed, you have to go.
Okay, I didn't realize it was the building. I thought they were just talking
No,
about
no, the
that
whole
specific
building's
office.
closed at 5 o'clock.
Not a problem,
It's
not a
closed
problem.
right there.
Which I didn't realize that it was that time. It is 5 o'clock, so the entire building closes at 5. I thought it was just that particular office. So you see here, the Florence City building, not too many people that like you expressing your rights and using them. Oh, it's like somebody let the floodgates open. 5 o'clock hits and everybody comes rushing out.
It's Friday.
That it is. Have a good one.
You have a lovely weekend.
You too, you too.
Have a good weekend.
You too, you too. There's one of the people that made himself look foolish, along with Clint, the city manager, or assistant city manager, excuse me, still inside talking to the police, trying to figure out what he's able to do. Which I already informed him. If you don't want people walking around in those areas that you're gonna contend are restricted access, then you need to put up signs that state that much. Otherwise, anybody can walk back there. There's nothing illegal about it. And there's nothing the police can do when you call the police. Oh, we just got flipped off by Scorpio and her Toyota Camry. Was that a Camry? I believe it was a Camry. All right, guys, I think that's gonna about do it for this one. I'm gonna head out. I will catch y'all on the next one. If you like what we're doing, like, share, subscribe. See you on the next one.